is sleep.
Right.
And if you do want to age gracefully,
yes,
then you need to give yourself at least 8 hours of sleep. That's, she said 7 to 9 hours
True.
of sleep.
True. So quantity and quality of sleep is what we need to think about.
Right.
So we're looking at hours,
Yeah.
but yeah, maybe not the quality of sleep, you know. We have to have the right environment, and the most important is what you're sleeping on, the surface you're sleeping on.
Yeah.
And it's not like a one for all solution. Every person needs a different comfort level, has a different body, has different body weight, and yeah, so because we are a brand that is manufacturing in Kenya, we can somewhere kind of customize to everybody's needs and comfort levels. Yeah.
So I know that there's something that you're launching today, the e-commerce site. Can you tell us about that?
You know, convenience is what all of us are looking at, you know. I mean, there are people who really don't want to, you know, haggle with a salesperson or figure the transport and making sure they pick up a heavy mattress all the way to the top floor and realize the door is less. So we've kind of got these customer reactions over the years, and we've kindly got the solution. So today is the day on World Sleep Day is when we're launching our e-commerce website.
That's really
so
big.
That's going to be a one-stop solution. Just go on our website, which is www.superfoam.co.ke, and you can see the entire range there, the prices there, the features of each mattress, and all you need to do is click, pay, and the mattress is delivered right at your doorstep. With free installation, our people take away the packaging, and all you get is a great mattress to sleep on.
And delivery is free too.
Delivery is free.
So hey, and who doesn't want to save some coins?
Absolutely.
While you're at it. So do you customize products? You talked about a little bit about that, but can you tell me a little bit more? Like when it comes to customization of your products, if I said I wanted something that's circular or maybe larger.
We've actually been doing it. Because we manufacture here, we can customize to any level. Like we've got a lot of clients who want circular beds, and we've been supplying, and they look beautiful, and we can offer that. So even in terms of shape is one, in terms of size is one, in terms of comfort level, different densities. Because like I said, every person's got a different body type and a different comfort level. So we have different densities that cater to it. So there's standard density, medium density, heavy density, super heavy, orthopedic, memory foam, and we have the entire range.
So literally, you can create whatever the customer needs.
And the second thing that we're doing to ensure the customer experience is great is WhatsApp to order. I mean, all you need to do is go on your WhatsApp, text us what you want, we give you the range, we give you the price, you pay for it, and you know it gets delivered to your house for free.
Just like that, on WhatsApp. You didn't have to leave your couch, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there you go.
Or your mattress.
0755
101 731.
I hope you wrote that down, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one more question. Your tagline. I have to ask about that because it's so catchy. You cannot ignore it. We are good in bed.
What can I say? I mean, there's nothing more to say. It's simple. We're good in bed. I mean, that's our brand promise. I mean, we're simply good in bed.
Love it. I love it. Very catchy. So I'm now going to have the CEO tell me a little bit more about what customers can expect, and maybe even like discuss price range, because I think that's really great to offer, you know, a wide variety of products at different price points, but still maintaining quality. So I'm going to have the CEO come and join me. All right, so I've got Mike Fisher here, who's the CEO of Superfoam, and I want to get into the customer conversation. And I want to know from you what segments of the market that you're catering to, and at different price points, because I'm sure that's of importance to Superfoam.
Yeah, morning Sharon. Thank you very much for the question. I really appreciate it. At this stage, we are a fully inclusive manufacturer of products covering all ranges of customer needs. So we can go from 2,000 shillings to 100,000 shillings.
For a mattress.
For a mattress in our product range.
Yeah.
So we cater for all LSMs to be able to look at affordable range products that are the bulk of our product range, and that is our Kilimanjaro Morning Glory product. We then have a premium range for our luxury clients, which is in our premium category.
Yeah.
There is a orthopedic mattress that is available to our premium customers that is probably suitable to people with sleeping requirements that have medical needs.
Yeah, which actually I think that's very interesting to note, because I don't know if a lot of people realize that a lot of the issues you could be having with your back stems from not having the right support system.
Correct. So our orthopedic mattress has orthopedic foam in the middle, so it's a sandwich of various types of foam, which give you very good support and help for back challenges. And particularly older people like a nice hard mattress, and that suits that range very well.
Right. So you'll also notice if once you're pregnant and things start to change, some of these things come into play. You start to wonder, like at least for a woman, you start to wonder like, what else can I do to make my sleep a little bit easier?
Sure. We have a Sweet Dreams range, which is for children, but in that range we also have unusual support systems that are available to, for instance, pregnant mothers, to give them a much more comfortable night's sleep, which allow them to cuddle up to different shapes of mattresses and give a nice comfortable night's sleep that I think is very attractive to the buying public. So coming back to the types of mattresses, in the orthopedic type memory foam type mattresses, you are able to put together a sandwich of foam types to suit a particular individual's requirements. So we do sometimes make purpose-made mattresses for clients that help achieve what their specific objectives are.
Right. Again, because like, we were saying earlier, different people have different needs and will therefore require different mattresses, right,
Correct.
to conform to that. So you talked about children a little, and I want to dive into that a little bit more. What are some of the sleep solutions that you have for children? And I spy with my little eye a mattress at the back there that even that's waterproof, and it's things that you don't always think about at the time when you're purchasing a mattress, but will be a lifesaver. So can you highlight some of the sleep solutions you've got for children?
The children's solutions are arranged, so you can have a low density mattress which is very soft, going up to medium and high density, but essentially we find that the medium density mattresses are probably more appropriate for children because they give nice support. They are covered with a waterproof fabric, and they need to be augmented with soft and cuddly things, because if you buy a lower density mattresses, they don't suit that requirement in the long term, and they need to be complemented. We do have a range of products that allow for the comfort factor for children to augment the mattresses that we have provided.
Yeah, good, because everyone needs a good night's sleep, not just the adults, but the kids too. So where can people find your products?
We are available all over Kenya, and I think importantly to stress, we are a Kenyan business, been in business for the last 35 years. We buy Kenyan, we make Kenyan, and we are truly a Kenyan business. So we are all over the country. We have depots in Nairobi, in Mombasa, in Kisumu and Meru. And we are available in the Duka stores, supermarkets and the retail outlets. So we are available, and likewise in the supermarket chains.
Yeah, and to top it off, you can also order online or WhatsApp number, which I think is genius. Talk about convenience.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mike.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Now, I've got a little treat for you guys. There's a giveaway that's going to be held on our Instagram page and Superfoam's Instagram page as well. So if you want to be a winner, it's very simple. Just check out our Instagram handles and actually Twitter, Facebook, check it all out. For Superfoam, it's Superfoam Africa, and for us, it's Living with S. Now we've got to take a break, but when we come back, we'll talk to a wellness coach and continue the conversation around wellness and having a good night's rest and why it's so important for us. So we'll be back in a moment. and why it's so important to sleep and give your body the rest it deserves. We're doing this in partnership with Superfoam, who have been the experts when it comes to beds and mattresses for 35 years now. And the guest we have for this next segment is none other than Nelly Kinyanjui, who's a wellness coach at Body Essence Wellness. Welcome, Nelly.
Thank you very much.
How many hours of sleep did you have last night?
About 7.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, so is 7 the average that you work with?
Yeah, because I have a constant sleep time and a constant wake up time. So, yeah.
So tell us everything we need to know about sleep, starting with, I guess, why it's so important for our bodies to have that rest.
Sleep is very important because if you do not sleep, then you cannot function the following day. So you need to make sure that your body actually takes some rest. You have your, actually the requirement is 7 to 9 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So it's dependent on your activity during the day, what kind of person you are, but that's the general requirement, 7 to 9 hours a day. So once you sleep properly, then you have your energy the whole day, your muscles are rebuilt during your sleep. You're able to rejuvenate, your cells are regenerated. So the following day, then you're a new person and you can begin the day and do your tasks as normal.
Right. So inversely, if you then just had 3-4 hours of sleep, and I'm always curious about this because I hear a lot of people talk about they just function on 4 hours of sleep and their body is able to, you know, get back up and do their thing the next day. Yeah. So what happens if that's the routine that you've maintained?
I must say, over time, that becomes very dangerous, especially for your body. And we've seen that, or even a lot of research and studies and even medical reports show that if you have deprived sleep, then you have high chances of getting illness in terms of chronic diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, so all these chronic ailments, because you're not sleeping, you're not having enough sleep. So definitely sleep is very important, because then if you're driving and you've only slept for 3 hours, your concentration is very limited. So you're still in your sleep at some point. So you need to actually take that proper rest throughout the night. Yeah, to recover. Yes.
So when we were at Superfoam, I was told that that it takes on average a person 7 minutes to fall asleep. And when she said that, I thought, oh, I think I take like 3 minutes max and I'm out. And I know people, like even some of my family members, take ages to fall asleep. Like they could be in bed for 30 minutes or so, and for them it's quite a struggle. So for people watching who are on that end of the spectrum and they take a while before they're able to fall asleep, what are some tips that you can give that could ease someone into that sleep mode?
Okay, like you, I actually sleep within probably 3 minutes. I get into bed and I'm sleeping. If you try to wake me up, then it won't happen. So for you to be able to sleep like as soon as you get to bed, you need to first start developing a routine, a sleep routine. I would call it a sleep routine. So you wind down your day from the activity of the day. You don't want to go to sleep when you're still thinking, oh, I have that show to do tomorrow. So you close that chapter completely, start winding down, probably take a shower, read a book, minimize the time on screen because of the blue lights. So the computer, the tablets, the telephones, so minimize that. And even the TV. And in your room, make sure your room is a comfortable place to sleep. So make your bed in the morning so that you're looking forward to come back to sleep at night.
Invest in a good mattress. Hello, Superfoam. I get it.
Yes. And now that you've said invest in a good mattress, and also your pillow, so that you make sure you're resting properly. Because there are people who don't sleep properly because of the pillow and the mattress that they don't have. They're uncomfortable the whole night. So invest in a good mattress and also a good pillow. Make sure you're also warm and the room is also dark. Then that way you just have, you'll get into bed, you've done your wind down routine, your sleep routine, and you just be able to sleep properly.
Wow, it's so funny. As you were explaining that, I just thought, Nelly sounds like she's describing what you do for a child if you're trying to ease a newborn into a sleep routine. You know, no screen time, no loud noises and stuff. You take a bath, you read them a book, and you make sure the room is dark. Like all those things still apply even much later on.
Yes, they do.
And help in making us, you know, sort of unwind. But we're always stuck on our phones, aren't we?
Yes.
Especially in the evenings.
Yes.
Like that's when you're scrolling through Instagram, Twitter, check.
Yes.
You're just trying to catch up on everything.
Yes, that's true.
And that just keeps your mind going.
Yeah.
You know, this reminds me of something my dad sent to our family group a couple weeks back. And it was an article about how Army guys were being trained on how to sleep instantly because where they are, they don't have the comfort of such routines. You know, you don't have a nighttime routine, I don't know, switch off the lights. It's war zones a lot of times. So they were being trained on how within a couple of minutes they can sink into deep sleep. And I think it started with meditation, and I thought that was so interesting. So how do we then get into that state of deep sleep? Because I know that there are levels, right, to sleep. And there's REM, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And then there's the even deepest state, which is where I hear that that's when you get to dream and really relax. So how do we dive into that deepest state?
Well, first of all, to get into that deeper state, you must have the general good night's sleep.
Okay.
So the 7 to 8 hours.
Okay.
Because this first stage, of course, is where you fall asleep, the 7 minutes.
Okay.
Then you get into deep sleep. That's stage 3 and 4. And yeah, there's stage 1 where you start sleeping. Then there's stage 3 and 4, and that's where everything happens. That's where your memory, you start remembering all the things. If you play the piano, this is where the memory is actually captured. And you're able, that's how you're able to keep knowing the keys and how to play what. So it's in that deep sleep. This is where your muscle regeneration happens. This is where your cell regeneration happens. And this is where you're just like becoming a renewed person and resting so that you're able to have a good night's sleep, and the following day, because you definitely have to wake up, the following day you're rejuvenated. So this cycles take about 90 minutes, so every 90 minutes. And in the REM, which is the rapid eye movement, where when you're sleeping you might see the eyes moving, this is where you have your dreams. You could have
so it's during REM that you have your dreams?
Yes, that's when you have your dreams.
But REM isn't the deep sleep?
No, the REM is not the deep sleep.
Interesting. So deep sleep, you're just like out.
You're out completely. This is where you try to wake someone up and they just can't wake up. So it's completely almost dead sleep.
Okay.
So this is where all this is happening, because even your temperature, your body temperature actually drops. Okay. And even your heart rate slows down, so that it can allow for all these processes to actually happen.
Okay. So are there people who only, is it important to go through all 4 stages? Yes. So are there people who only stick with maybe REM and find it harder to dig to the next, to move into the next level?
Yeah.
So how do you combat that?
They probably have very short cycles, maybe not the 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's why now they need to come back and probably do the meditation and wind down, because if you find that you're not having a good night's sleep, apart from medical condition, you could have psychophysical conditions, or not conditions, but psychophysiological factors which are causing you not to sleep. And these are probably you're stressed, you're going through something, you're probably too tired, anxious, exactly. So you could sleep and keep waking up. You sleep, you keep waking up, you try to sleep, sleep is not coming. So that's why now you need to work on the meditation and try to wind this down.
Ooh. There's just so many levels to sleep, and you don't realize all the things that you need to be aware of and take into consideration. So are there certain drinks? Let's talk about drinks, foods. You know, if you want to take it to the next level and really calm yourself down, are there drinks that could help you ease into sleep mode better?
Yes. When you talk about drinks that help you ease, I think I first think about those that don't make you sleep.
Let's talk about the ones that don't then. Let's start there.
We'll go to the ones which make you sleep. But first, coffee. So you shouldn't take, it sounds like an obvious one, but you'll find someone having a nice dinner and after that they want to have a coffee. So coffee is one thing that makes you not to sleep, because I mean, you know, when you take coffee, people mostly take coffee in the morning so they can get that jump start. So imagine what happens when you take it at night. You get the jump start at night, so you're still active and busy and you're not able to sleep. The second thing is alcohol. So as much as, I mean, we're not saying don't drink, but reduce the amount of alcohol. Probably, they say for ladies, 1 drink, maybe a glass of wine. For men, 2 drinks. I don't know why men get 2, but well, I think it's a physiological composition. So that's the other thing, alcohol, reduce that and take it at least hours before you go to bed, 3 hours before going to bed, so that it doesn't affect your sleep. Because what happens when you take alcohol, it excites you during the night. So you keep waking up because of what it's doing to your system.
So alcohol and coffee.
And coffee.
Got it. What about the drinks that we should be taking that will help?
So what we should be taking, we can try some green tea at night.
I love that.
So some herbal teas are good. Chamomile is also good. Green tea and chamomile is good. Peppermint is not good. That
energizes you.
It energizes you. So that keeps you awake.
Right. Actually, speaking of even peppermint, even what is it called? Essential oils as well. If you use a diffuser, peppermint is the one that they say is one of the ones they say don't use it at night because it's just going to energize you. But you want to stick to like chamomile
and lavender. Lavender is good at night as well.
Wow. Interesting.
Can I talk about the foods as well?
Yes.
Just 2 foods.
Yes.
So avoid heavy, oily, fried foods. Spicy wings, which have been deep fried.
Really? You're losing me. We were doing so well. And then you're going to tell me to step away from the chicken wings? Okay,
those spicy, very spicy. Because what happens is they're still working in your system. So you're not able...
I just want to quit and walk off.
So you're actually not able to sleep because the spices keep... they warm you up and they keep giving you a lot of energy.
Got it. Wow. Okay.
And of course, oily and fried stuff.
Okay. That one breaks my heart a little, but it's okay. It's fine. So let's talk about power naps. I know people who swear by power naps and they say all they need is 20 minutes and they're good to go. Thoughts on that?
Well, for power naps, I'll say yes and no.
Okay.
For some people, it works very well. If you do the 20-30 minutes max, that works well. So you'll wake up energized, you'll wake up feeling refreshed, creative, and all those good things. But for some people, if you have a power nap during the day, then at night they're not able to sleep. It affects their sleep patterns. So if power naps work for you and give you that energy, but they should be done during the day, like probably between 12 and 3 o'clock latest, because after that now you're interfering with your sleep pattern.
Okay, so it can be good or bad.
It can be good, yes. Depending if you have trouble sleeping, just do away with them.
Power naps. It's funny. I'm one of those people who after a nap I feel groggy. It doesn't matter what time I took it. I just feel like I want to stay mellow for a little bit longer. But I know people who swear by it, and it helps get them back into office work, being productive.
It's better than a cup of coffee. So.
Oh, is it? Would you say, better than a cup of coffee? Okay. There you go.
For those that work, it works for them.
Okay. So let's talk about sleeping, but specifically where children are concerned. Do you have any pointers or tips or notes there?
Well, I have children, so definitely I have experience ranging from sleepless nights to very peaceful sleep.
Okay.
And I think for me, what works best for a peaceful sleep is really have a schedule for the baby, very clear schedule, what happens from morning till evening, so that you're not confusing the child, and have a very consistent schedule. That way, the child,
they get it.
Their rhythm automatically switches, and they know it's time for me to have my morning nap, it's time for my afternoon nap, and it's time for me to have a good night's, long sleep. Because after 6 months, typically a baby is supposed to sleep throughout the night.
After 6 months?
Yes.
Okay. After 6 months, baby should sleep throughout the night.
Yes.
Interesting. And by throughout the night, we are talking about 8 to 10 hours, or?
8 to 10 hours. Yes, you're right.
Wow. And what about sleep regression? Like when they're getting older, are there any tips? Is there anything that we could do that could ease them? I've heard, for instance, that something like warm milk might help. Is that true?
Yeah, definitely, yes.
Okay. Warm milk.
Yeah, warm milk.
Okay. So I guess
so after their meal, they can take some rest, then have some warm milk, rest a bit, then just ease them now to bed.
And again, like you said, the same things that work for adults work for kids. So no TV past a certain time. just get into like the nighttime routines, whether that's a bath.
No overstimulation.
Right. Read a book.
Yeah.
Cozy up to a good night's rest.
Not games and singing. Yeah, just ease to
mellow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Nelly. I think we've covered everything. And now more than ever, I'm certain that sleep is just as pivotal or as instrumental as good eating habits and working out. And yet, again, for some reason, we just always take it for granted. And we assume that our bodies should know what to do. Thank you, Nelly. All right, we've got to take a break, but we'll be right back. And this time, we'll show you some of the, movements that you should be making at night. First, gentle movements that will help you ease into a good night's rest. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Now, given that it's World Sleep Day, we partnered up with Superfoam, and today's show has been all about sharing tips on how you can ease your way into a deep, a quality sleep, because it's really important for your body. And for this last segment, we've got a trainer, an expert, who will show you some gentle moves that you can do in the evening to help lull your body into this deep state of sleep. Now, before you even watch it, I've got to say it one more time that Superfoam have a variety of quality products at different price ranges. So if you want some extra help in that department, in the sleep department, then consider investing in a good mattress. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Anyway, take a look at what the trainer had to share when it comes to gentle moves in the evening.
A significant number of people have issues sleeping at night. And this affects the quality of life and their everyday things they do every day, work, family, and everything. So to improve that quality of sleep, there are things you can do. These start from the range from arranging your sleeping area, your bedroom that is, and how you interact with your devices, electronic devices, the TVs and smartphones. They go all the way to stretching routines, meditation, just something that can relax you. So we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a simple routine, just relaxes your body, that suits you to sleep, So I have here a few demonstrators that will take us through these routines, stretching routines, just to relax our body so that we can sleep better. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with, these are things you can do at home, in your carpet, or if you have a mat, even better. So just you lie down on your mat. You just lie down flat, lie completely down with your hands beside your chest and lift your chest up nice and slow as you breathe. You hold it there for like 5 seconds, just hold it there. Take it back down. Next up, we're gonna get to a child's pose. Lift your waist up as you stretch back all the way and sit on your heel. Just sit on your heel as you relax. Get back down, just lie facing down, flat down. Gonna repeat that again. Lift your chest up all the way as you breathe. You get back down and get back to the child pose as slow as you can. Just take it slow. There you go, just lift your waist up. As you go all the way and sit on your heel, stretch your hands out and relax. Breathe in and out. And you get back in there, back to your chest. You're gonna repeat that. Lift your chest up. As you breathe gently, your chest. All the way back. Good one. Now I'm going to ask you to sit up. Now stretch your right hand up and extend it all the way to the left leg, the opposite one. Hold it there as you breathe gently in and out. Count from 1 to 5 seconds and get back. Now bend the same foot, the left foot, bend it in as you bend the right out. And just lie down behind you. Just lie down all the way down and you hold it there for 1 to 5 seconds. Just relax your body. Just think about your breathing and get back up. Now you're gonna switch that. The left hand now goes to the right leg. Stretch the left hand up and reach it all the way to the left. The right rather. You hold it there for 5 seconds. You just hold it down as you breathe all through. You get back up. This time you're bending your right foot in and bend the left out and lie back. Just go back, lie down and hold it there and relax. Now we get back up. We hold our thighs, just the top part of your thigh, hold it there and you push your back backwards. Push it as your chin goes to your chest. Just push it back and hold your thigh firm. Just push the farthest you go. You can go rather. Just push it back all the way. Nice one. Now get back up. Feet wide. One more time. Now push your hands, just push them forward. Push your hands forward, farthest you can. All this time, keep your knees on the ground. Keep your knees on the ground. Hold it there for 5 seconds. Pull back. Now next I'm going to ask you to hold your fingers together and turn them inside out and push your hands out. Push them out. Suck your chest in as you breathe. Go and do the same thing overhead. Stretch them up. Stretch them all the way up. All this time I want you to be breathing gently. Breathe gently, count for 5 seconds, and take the same hands behind you. Just hold them in. Turn them inside out. Slightly lift it up. Just hold it there. Lift it the farthest you can. Just lift it up the farthest you can. All this time, I need your chest pressed out. Need your chest pressed out. Good one. Next up, I'm going to ask you to rotate your neck. Okay, just take it all round. Just rotate your neck round. Just take it round. Now, get your fingers and just slightly push on it. Push your chin up. Gently push it up. Count 1 to 5. Good one. Now you're gonna hold the back of your head and gently pull it down and stretch that back part of your neck. Just stretch it out as you pull your neck down, your head rather. You hold it there for another 5 seconds. You're gonna do the same thing on the side. Just pull it on the side, gently. Gonna switch to the other side, pull with the left. Just pull it down gently, all the way down. Good one. Now I'm going to ask you to get to your knees, to your fours, that your hands are down. Make a fist. Just make a fist. And now we round your back out. Just round it out, just as a cat does. Round it out all the way. You hold up there and you take it all the way down. This stretches your back. Take it in. Hold it there for another 5 seconds. Good one. Now you're gonna sit on your heels and hold your opposite knee. You start with the left hand on your elbow rather. Just hold your elbow, pull it in, and look at the opposite side. You hold it in for another 5 seconds, then you switch to the other side. Now you bring your hand off, hold the opposite elbow. Just hold your elbow and pull it in and look at the other side, the opposite side, as you pull your elbow in. There, pull it in. As you hold it there, stretch that shoulder, okay? That stretches that shoulder. Good one. Now we're getting back to sitting position. Get back to sitting position. Get back to sitting position, and we lie down flat. Good one. Now bend your right foot, put it on your knee, and try pull the straight leg back. Now hold it in between your feet. Your hand, this hand, the other hand goes between your feet. Now I'm going to ask you to stand up. Stand all the way up. Keep your feet together. Now with your hands straight, just reach out to your toes. Keep your feet straight as well. Take them all the way down. I want you to stretch that hamstring and connect it all the way with your back. Feel something on your back. Hold it down there for like 5 seconds. Get back up. Stand up straight. And now your feet go wide apart. Just stretch your feet wide apart. Hold your knees. And this time, you round your back out. With your knee, your chin on your chest, and roll up as you stand. All the way up. Good one. You good there?
Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the tips that the trainer shared, and I hope you enjoyed today's show as well and learned a trick or two about lulling yourself to sleep and sort of getting your body used to a steady routine. 7 to 9 hours, ladies and gentlemen. And remember as well, we've got a giveaway going on our social media in partnership with Superfoam. So make sure to follow Living with S on Instagram and Superfoam on Instagram and actually all the social media platforms. That's Superfoam Africa. And you could stand a chance of winning a mattress and a couple of extra goodies, some pillows actually. And by the way, hint, hint, whatever you have to do in order to win is something that we talked about during this show. So I hope you're paying attention, ladies and gentlemen. Wink, wink. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great and restful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.
Living with S in association with Superfoam, quality mattresses and pillows.